How are you flying today, mate?
Bad luck, child.
Looking forward to your bush tour?
Should be good, eh? Something different. See a different part of the world on my bus tour.
So Gamble kind of came about originally, myself and Joe spent a lot of time on the World Cup circuit over the years. We grew up during a time when there was always full-length mountain bike films coming out. It's something that me and Joe have wanted to do for a long time.
For us, we've been working on the downhill World Cup scene for, Aaron for like 9 years, me for 6 years. Yeah, the whole idea was just basically taking some of the top riders outside of the tape and being able to kind of unleash their potential and our potential.
Keep up with the style they never had. Don't mean to brag, I bring it back with pen and pad. All aboard who's ready to ride with them.
So for our first shoot for Gamble, we went to Argentina to a place called Bariloche. And when we were kind of thinking about riders who we'd like to take there wasn't, to be honest, there wasn't even a question. It was like, yeah, we're going to Bariloche and yeah, we're going to take Sam Blenkinsop.
Lean up, beam up, no sudden death, we showing your team up. Back with the
First day of filming for the Goombly. Yeah, I'm stoked about this place. When I was here last year for the EWS, this was probably the raddest place I've ever ridden, really, just because the dirt here is so sick. And when we organised about coming back here for filming, I was just like pumped about it.
And we saw videos from the EWS and we were like, man, we have to go there. It looked insane.
I think for both of us, Blenky's someone who just looks amazing on film. Just his style and his work ethic as well when you film is amazing. He's an absolute grafter, and I think in his section it really shows kind of how much fun he's having at Bariloche. That place was amazing.
It was just an insane place. All the tracks are like perfect for filming, perfect for like video camera style with the pans and zooms. There's like fast, loose turns, like dust explosions everywhere.
Just another day to decide if this the game you wanna play.
Oh my God, stop!
It's like a Euro sandwich!
So how do you think this morning went?
Well, pretty good for me. I don't know about you guys. Mono's killing himself in the toilet now with his knife. Because he seemed to have a little problem. He didn't know how to brake on his cable cam.
Done a bit of testing over the winter, but not very much. Not enough really to like be comfortable with it or confident.
Fuck, wrong one.
We eventually got it rigged up, got it working, did a couple of runs up the line with it all set up. I think the third time we kind of sent Sam back up the hill and we had it ready to go. We thought, okay, this is going to be the one, we'll get it this time.
Basically, somewhere along the cable it just lost signal as Blenky leaves the shot, and it didn't stop. It just hit the end of the line, the steady cam, the camera, everything comes flying off.
Oh fuck. So we just had a bit of a cable cam issue. By issue, I mean it hit the end of the line and lost signal and basically destroyed. Well, the cable cam we think's okay, but the Ronin, Mono's lens, maybe the camera, but hopefully not. Here we go. So in the first 2 hours, it's been a solid start. We did actually get 2 shots.
It was just one of them fuck moments where we kind of couldn't believe it for a second. It was a bummer, but we kind of got through it and we ended up having one of the best weeks filming I've ever had out there.
So yeah, after we had finished in Argentina, it was like a week at home and then we were straight out again to New Zealand for our second shoot. This time it was with Brook Macdonald.
Got chatting to the Skyline Queenstown guys who run the bike park there, and Justin and Kep were just instantly super keen to do something. We could see it in his eyes. All of a sudden he was just like, oh yeah, I've had this idea for this scenic step up for ages, this could be the one.
So Joe hit us up and he wanted filming Brook Macdonald riding in the bike park, but he wanted something a bit exclusive, that something hasn't been filmed before. So we said we had this mound kind of just off the side of the park. It wasn't getting any use, and always had in the back of my mind it'd be pretty cool to make a step up there. So been at it for a week now in this little machine we got here, and yeah, it's come along pretty good. So pretty excited to see Brook send it. Brook said to me, make it as big as you can. So we're sitting at about 60 foot at the moment, and yeah, see how he goes.
Looks good. Got a natural step down here and then into what's going to be a big step up. So it's going to be sick. Definitely pushed through this pretty fast, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got when I come back. Okay. We can go as big as we want, depending how big my balls are.
When we got there after finishing in Argentina, we kind of saw it for the first time. We were like, holy shit, like,
Fuck, that is sick.
there was serious work had gone into that, and Kep only had this tiny little mini digger, and he created this massive, almost like a fest line.
Brook was obviously keen to kind of get it sent and make sure it all worked. It was maybe a little long for, I don't know, the size of the lip, so we brought it in a bit, made the lip a bit bigger, and then it worked perfect. That was ridiculous. So big thanks to Kep. Kind of didn't see that one coming, and it definitely kind of made Brook's segment, I think. A couple of lads from Skyline, Kep included, wanted to give it a go as well, which was cool. There's a few heavy cases went down, but fair play to Kep hitting it. It was a big jump.
If you're gonna jump it, bro, pedal. Oh, yeah! Jesus! Yeah, boy! What a fucking hero.
The whole week he was just absolutely flat out. It was pretty cool to see, and that's kind of what we wanted with Gamble, was to show these guys maximum attack, just doing stupid stuff. He definitely delivered that, and it was pretty cool.
Nice, bro.
After we'd finished shooting in Argentina and Queenstown, we went over to Rotorua to shoot the first of our rider intro segments, which we did with all the riders in the film.
With Brook and Blenky's intro, we were playing on the whole motorbike gang thing. We ended up putting the word out on Facebook, I think, and basically this one guy kind of got in touch with Brook, and he was like, oh yeah bro, like, it's all good, I'm a big fan, like, I've got a couple of bikes, me and my friend will bring them up. And they kind of rocked up in their utes, 2 big Harleys in the back.
Ryan, do you think they're looking pretty legit so far? Is it?
Legit? Yeah, why not? They're starting to get in there.
What else do they need?
That's just a look. Those boys have got bike skills, so fucking they could wear anything and they're all good. Oh no, maybe not anything.
Yeah, I think their characters are basically just exaggerations of their own personality. Brook is perceived as this, you know, tough nut guy who can take the big hits, and Blenky, he's kind of maybe slightly more reserved, but he's a wild man kind of on the bike. And I think the whole Kiwi thing, they're known for being a bit loose. It was just rad. It's probably some of the best footage I think we got off the bike was that couple of mornings.
Looking good. The rain actually makes it way sick, even though we thought it was just going to ruin everything. It's probably the best thing that could happen.
You got spray coming off the rear wheel, like just coming up behind them off the road.
Brook and Blenky just looking like complete psychos when they're just stern-faced. It's pretty cool.
After Queenstown and Bariloche, we were able to put it all into a timeline, kind of check it all out together, the riding and the motorcycle intro stuff that we got. And it was really cool to see, to be honest. It was nice to see it all together, and I think me and Joe were just super happy with how it all came out. But then I guess the pressure was on then a little bit to try and match it for the rest of the film.
Bro, they gave me the tassel one.
Lucky you don't have the tassels coming off the handlebars, bro.
Like I don't have a white t-shirt because then you'll be able to see the tassel.